Hello and welcome to another episode of NERF News, your number one source for NERF news, speculation, and leaks on the net. I'm your host, Drac, and this is the Modulus. This was originally linked in the Chinaland photo link for 2015 blasters, and I spoke to it back then, but now we have high-quality images coming in from the London Toy Fair, courtesy of MLD, and that is super-duper sweet. Now, the first thing that I want to address is the Modulus has been officially branded as the NERF Modulus ECS-10, which means that it's probably coming with a Demolisher clip, but that ECS is what's important. We haven't seen an ECS blaster in a little while, the last one being the Stampede. Now, does that mean that this will be an electronic-powered Springer or a flywheel blaster? Hasbro's been pretty lazy recently and been giving us just Strife reshell after Strife reshell with their new gimmicks. But there's a little bit of hope that it could be a spring-powered blaster, which is just the ultimate platform for electronic blasters, and I, for one, would love to see it in that form. Now, the Modulus has been branded with a bunch of different kits. This one's currently demonstrating parts from multiple kits, but it's going to have a traditional stock attachment point. It has another in-strike barrel attachment point underneath this. This piece here is an attachment. Down here is the foregrip. Looks a lot like a Retaliator foregrip that it's shipping with, but of course it matches this almost whiteout-like scheme with this weird lime green edition. I don't like the lime green as much as I like the old school whiteout scheme, but I think that it's not the end of the world. It kind of looks like a sprinkle blaster to me, with vanilla and then a bunch of different neon sprinkles. Anyhow, this is the scope attachment. This gray piece is permanent. There's a tactical rail up here, and then the scope is one of these kits. Now, speaking of these kits, the Modulus will ship as a stock option blaster, which means that it'll be just its main body portion here, and then these are some leaked images from a press release showing kind of how some of these kits are going to work. So this is the Elite XD Modulus blaster just attachment, and it shows all of the pieces that were in that image before. You can see there's the foregrip, there's the Demolisher clip, the scope, and this kind of barrel attachment that just extends your barrel into a comfortable foregrip. It's interesting that it gives you a foregrip up here and down here, and then just a standard stock. Now, scrolling down here, we have their mission kit. Now, the mission kit is exciting. It comes with a shield attachment, which again reminds me a lot of the Stampede. I'm seeing some similarities here, but it also has a jolt-like blaster built into the stock. You can see the priming bar down here is very fuzzy. Let me zoom in just a smidgen, and it's going to be a jolt style blaster. You can tell because there's our gray trigger. It looks like it'll fire through this, so you're going to have to detach this from the blaster, and then you'll have an extra single shot. I think that that's a really cool thing that I've been personally looking to do in a mod for a very long time, is build a stock attachment blaster, and this is just going to be, whoa, a cleaner, easier to use, simpler version that'll fit on all kinds of blasters, and I think that that's really, really cool that you could slap this onto an EAT just as easy as you could put it onto the Modulus. Now, over here we have just a few more of the mission kits that are going to ship. This one is branded as the Stealth Kit. Comes with what appears to be a revamp of the Red Dot sight, which is kind of exciting. We haven't had a mass market Red Dot sight in a long time. Now, it's also coming with a quote-unquote silencer, and we all know that that's a gimmick, as well as a drop-forward foregrip, which is kind of cool. It looks like this foregrip might even have a hinge where it folds back, which would fit in with the stealth theme. This is the range kit, which is a little bit upsetting because you know that this is going to be some sort of gimmick, but it comes with an ultra-elite sniper scope and then a long-range barrel attachment, which will ultimately wind up costing you range, not actually adding to it, and then a bipod so that you can, of course, set up for your super stealthy sniping. And then this is the ammo kit, which is just going to be a connector a la flip clip. We've had these before, but this one is designed specifically to blend two 12-round magazines together. I think that the 12-round sticks are the ultimate size and kind of capacity for clips, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. The old flip clip was very, very unstable, very unsturdy, and you wound up just being better served by duct taping your clips together and making a flip clip that way. Hopefully this solves some of those issues, but I can't tell anything from this photo. It just looks like two blended by a piece of orange plastic. So, whoops, went too far. That is kind of my current knowledge and speculation on the NERF Modulus. It's going to cost a good bit. I don't have an SRP yet, as I have not got my official press release, being located in America right now. Now, I think that covers everything that I wanted to speak to. How do you feel about the design of this blaster? Color-wise, marketing gimmick-wise, like we've had rail attachments and barrel attachments and stock attachments for a long time. How do you feel about your 2015 flagship blaster just being kind of a poster boy for technology that we're all very, very familiar with? Anyway, it's an in-strike blaster. It should be cool. It looks to have a solid ergonomic platform, and all in all, it isn't terrible. I'm expecting more from it than I feel like I'm going to get. So I'm a little bit worried, but I'm very interested to hear your thoughts in the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your Monday.